and welcome to Thailand. For real, y'all. Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to my home in Thailand. Guys, it's just time for me to sit down and talk to you guys, okay? I've had quite a few questions. I've been talking to people back in the States, and everybody, the people that I've talked to just don't understand how I could leave my kids. So they like, Tanya, yeah, girl, yeah, you're doing it, but I couldn't leave my kids. I just don't see how you left your kids. Okay. I did not, I'm going to say, just leave my kids. So, for example, I'm going to give you a good example. When I say I did not leave my kids, I had tickets paid for my kids. So I have lost a lot of money because my kids decided that they were not coming with me. So I did not just leave my kids. I just couldn't stay with them. You see what I'm saying? That's a difference. I didn't leave them, but I couldn't stay with them. Okay. So let's get that straight. I did not leave them, but I couldn't stay. So I had everything prepared for them to come with me. Okay. From the flight, the tickets, and I'm going to show you guys that I don't have to talk about something. I like to walk about it. And that's why it took me a minute to even get this video made, because I don't want to be on here telling you guys something that I don't even know that's true. You see what I'm saying? So everybody like, how long you gonna stay? How long you gonna stay? Well, guess what? I really did not know how long I was going to stay. My visa was for 60 days. So if I had not got anything else in place, extension or visa, then it was going to be those 60 days. You understand what I'm saying? But again, I did not leave my kids, okay? I just could not stay with them. So let's get that straight. Uh, and I got tickets for them. I even got passports. It was a total of $1,065 for passports, even put together. And I got tickets, not one way, but round trip for all of us. I had 5 tickets. Now only 2 took those, so that was me and Kinsley. So the other kids decided that they didn't want to come. And guess what? I understand that. Okay. Was I hurt? Yes. Did I cry? I boo hoo like a baby. Okay. Because I did not want to leave my kids. That's why I prepared. I had tickets, passports. We're getting out of here. Now, look at this. I have 4 acres of land, 7 bedrooms. 3 days prior to this, I had just paid my house off. Are y'all following me? 3 days prior to me knowing that I was going to have to leave, I had just paid my house off. My house. I'm debt free. Debt free. So that was a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, I'm debt free. House paid for, just utilities. You know what I'm saying? Light bill, internet, that type of things, telephones, no vehicle payment, nothing like that. Debt free. So I'm like, wow, okay, okay. Now get this. For those that do know me, and I have always been a prepper. So again, I have been at that location for 30 years. I have prepped. I have never, ever, ever thought about leaving my little homestead. Never thought about leaving my little homestead. Okay. So, like, again, 7 bedrooms. I have animals, farm animals, hot tub, pool, everything that we needed to enjoy the space. See what I'm saying? That's what I have invested all these years in. You know? So when I had the knowing of that I was going to have to leave, guys, I was hurt. My soul was hurt. I was sad. I was hurt. I was afraid. because I'm like, so let me kind of explain to you how I was feeling during that time. Maybe you will understand a little bit better. So, you could have a knowing anytime. You could think something. You could think something. You got a knowing, you know something. You got a feeling. But let me tell you what's the difference between knowing something, and you got that feeling, and you just thought of it. When your heart is at a certain vibration, like frequency, my heart was at such a strong energy during that time that knowing was placed up on me. That's when I had to pay attention to it. You see what I'm saying? That heart was doing something at the same time that knowing was dropped into my spirit, saying you're going to have to leave the United States. So if that heart wasn't doing what it was doing, and the vibration was so strong, it was almost painful. It was a pulling out of my chest. And I'm going to tell you this, you cannot survive with that kind of activity going on for no long time. I might have had 6 months. I don't know. I don't know how long my heart could have took that. And it was painful. So that is what made me pay attention to the knowing. Are y'all following me? It wasn't just something I just, you need to get out the States, girl. No, 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 no. Y'all, I was shaking. I was shaking. And as that was being shown to me, that I had to get out of States, but I also saw what was fin to take place. And seeing what was fin to take place, the heart and the information that I was given, it was different. You see what I'm saying? And I had to listen to it. This was not something I could ignore. Just ignore it. Act like it didn't happen. You didn't feel that. You wasn't told that. You wasn't shown that. The things that I was shown that is fin to happen in the United States, plus the heart, the pull of the heart, the gravity, the ground, the grounding. I don't know what it was. I cannot explain it. And the knowing all at the same time came together. So with that being said, I had no choice but to make a move. And I was also told that I had to be out of the States by March the 30th. Now, that just done something to me. So this was like around March the 14th. So I had about 15 days to do what I had to do. Now get this, I got full house. I ain't never left. I have kids, I have animals, I have a business. I have a business. I have clients. I have a pain boss business. That's the name of my business. For y'all that don't know, and I treat people that's dealing with chronic pains. So I got people coming to me. Do you hear me? So this was not easy decision for me to make. It was not easy at all. Matter of fact, it was one of the hardest decisions I have ever made. I said I wasn't gonna cry. Listen, because of my babies. I'm not just a regular mom, guys. I know y'all probably think, oh, no, I homeschool for a total of two. I have homeschooled for a total of 21 years, breastfed for a total of 9 between my 7 kids. I love my kids. like, like, didn't work because I wanted to be available for them. No, let me take that back. I did work. I ran my own business so I could be available for them. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't clock in for nobody else. I had to hustle. And all my life I've ran my business, a business from a printing business. I'm a photographer, and now I'm paying boss. But that was so I could be with my kids. So this right here was not easy at all. But let me tell you what sealed it. When I was also told that if I did not leave, that I would be unalive. I don't know how. I don't know how. Freak accident. Something just happened. Whether my heart was going to fail from what from the information I already knew. I don't know. I don't know what it would have been. All I know is that I had to leave. I had to leave. And I had to leave them. Now listen, they got passports, most of them. 3 undo. The other ones are grown guys. You can't make grown people do anything. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta let it be. Well, all of them grown except my 12-year-old, but she said she wanted to be with the rest of them. So Kinsley was the only one that I could say, you know what? We gotta go, baby. We gotta go. And we gotta go now. So March the 30th was my last day in the States. So I did not. So again, I didn't just leave my kids. Now I have asked them to come up here with me. And the only other thing I can do was prepare myself for them. I have a 5-bedroom house waiting on them. You see what I'm saying? So, I get a lot of messages. Oh, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. It was not no vacation. I'm finna go enjoy myself. Thailand, Thailand. Hell to the no, no, no. It was nothing like that at all. I knew nothing about Thailand. Nothing. During that time, all this was going on, the heart, the knowing, the all of it. Again, like I said, at that time I didn't know where I was going or what I was going to do. I just knew I had to leave the States. And the first thing, my babies, I was letting everything go. That house, I didn't give a damn. Something I don't work for all my life. 5,000 square foot of house, everything. I was like, you know what, y'all, let's go. Let's go. That's all I knew is that I knew we had to go. And again, I got those tickets. I lost money. Because in my mind, they're going to do what mama say and we get the hell out of here. Okay? Did not know anybody in Thailand. So I opened my phone up during that time I was, feeling this and going through this. And there I saw a young lady by the name of Miss Glow. And it just seemed like, she was just so happy. Did not know what she did or had never seen anything about this lady. A YouTube, nothing had I seen about her. Besides, right then, her background was beautiful. It was plants. And she just seemed so happy. And it was something about her spirit. It just like, I don't know. And then she mentioned Thailand. And that's how I knew where I was going. So I knew then I'm going to Thailand. It could have been Vietnam. It could have been somewhere over in Africa, one of those. I opened up my phone and the word Thailand came out of her mouth. And that was my answer to go to Thailand because my first question was, how, where am I going? So now that I know where I'm going from opening up my phone and seeing this, I know y'all like how. You got to understand everything coexists together. That heart, that knowing that it was a coexisting of information and something that got my attention, you know, which what got my attention was the heart, what my heart was doing during that time that knowledge was being told to me. So something like that, you cannot ignore it. So I know I'm jumping all over the place, guys, but again, I opened up my phone and there she was talking about Thailand. That's how I knew where I was going. And my next question was, how? How? How?